Whoobidaba.
Oh, folks, 1 second. How do these all go? You hear the first notes and then you... Yeah, then I'm good to go. But... Yeah.
We're professionals.
We've only been doing this for how long?
That's not a home. Is that?
I was there. Not the one with
But the other one that has the G and the A.
Thanks for saying that. I definitely forgot the T. My friend Oh, yeah. They said they were coming. Oh, they do? Just a good guy. Not just a good guy.
There's a house in Oxley with thick socks and cold slate floors, where I spent my youth. And highly grease the deck and the trees, or you can see the Brindis if you get up on the roof. And I was never in love with that house. Oh, I was in love with the family that we had, and the memories there. Even that girl still from Germany. There's a house on the corner of Northcote and Carlton Parade that we share for a time. A garden shed insulated with polystyrene boxes. Two friends slept inside. I was never in love with that house. Hello, everybody. It's very nice to be here. We were here at the Wheaty just a week ago playing at New Year's Eve, and it's always nice to be back. So thanks for having us, Wheaty. We recently wrote 3 songs about my parents' story, and this is the first one of those. This is about how they met and up until they got married. It's called Chapter 1. What kind of youth worker wears a tie? Maybe it's love at first sight. There's something about this guy. And it's true, I've fallen for your smile, your big hair and crazy style. But it's just not right, for you are a married man. I'm gonna fly away, maybe we shouldn't talk. You've got to try again to make your marriage work. I'm gonna fly away, maybe we shouldn't talk. You've got to try again to make your marriage work. Every Friday for a date. Every Friday I ask to stay. Every Friday just us alone. Every Friday she says no. Since we talked, if you wanna try again, make me September 4th. Heard news while I was away. 2 years since we talked. If you wanna try again, make me September 4th. On that Friday, before the date. On that Friday, I wait and wait. On that Friday, just us alone. On that Friday, you never showed. You never got the letter, never got the letter. He was in Sweetheads. You never got the letter, never got the letter. He was in Sweetheads. Never got the letter, never got the letter. He was in Sweetheads. Never got the letter, never got the letter. he was in sweetheart. He never got the letter, never got the letter. He was in sweetheart. He never got the letter, never got the letter. He was in sweetheart. Will you marry me? Will you marry me? Will you marry me? 3 times asking, finally she said yes. Will you marry me? Will you marry me? Will you marry me? 3 times asking, finally she said yes. Will you marry me? Will you marry me? Will you marry me? 3 times asking, finally she said yes. Will you marry me? Will you marry me? Will you marry me? 3 times asking, finally she said yes. I'm gonna fly away.
Will you marry me? Will you marry me? Will you marry me?
Finally said yes. I'm gonna fly away.
Will you marry me? Will you marry me? Will you marry me?
Finally said yes. I'm gonna fly away.
Will you marry me? Will you marry me? Will you marry me?
Finally she said yes. Thank you. Thank you. So before I was born, my dad actually had a stroke. He was only 29 years old. And yeah, most of the people in the hospital kind of thought he wasn't going to live. But he made an amazing recovery. But his memory for names was shot. So growing up, all my friends who were girls were called Sally, and all my friends who were boys were called George, and that was about it. And but he had this wonderful way of kind of, yeah, he had kind of a bit of a disability in that way, but he was happy to be alive after what happened, and he just kind of found the humour in it and did things like that to kind of to kind of just have a joke about it. And everyone kind of, got into that, and I think it was a wonderful thing. So the one person's name he remembered was, when he started doing rehab, he would go in to see this lady, and her name was Lenore, and she would push her desk back, and there'd be this big open space, and she'd set a kids game up on one end and a kids game up on the other. And to start with, it was just like, all right, Tomo, you get down your knees. I just want you to crawl over, make one move on this kids game, and then crawl back. And first time, he crawled over, did the move on the kids game, and then just stayed over there and forgot to come back. And then eventually he came, did it, came back, and then he had to go and kind of slowly build his skills. But the only way he remembered her name was because he was always on the floor, and so someone would say, "What are you doing today, Tomo?" And he'd say, "On the floor with Lenore today." So this is the 3rd chapter in the 3 songs. We recorded them recently, so maybe one day we'll have recordings of them. Who knows? They exist. Just some Google Drive. more.
I don't remember, help me remember.
Child's games are really hard, and I don't want to be one of these.
Angry and bitter, there is no end.
Oh, I'm thankful to be alive. I don't mind, they took a chunk of my brain. At the time, they said I wouldn't live the day. Moving beds around, write it down.
Dumb as a pressure, calm as a pressure.
Oh, hospitals are really big. Jenny had a dream, what did it mean?
She said it was vivid, high definition.
But was it just a normal dream? I don't mind, they took a chunk of my brain. At the time, they said I wouldn't live the day.
The promise of love is a light in the distance. Is this the price of the life we were gifted?
Was it just a dream?
The promise of love is a light in the distance.
Was it just a dream?
Is this the price of the life we were gifted?
Jenny said it's the girl from a
The
dream.
promise of love is a light in the distance.
Jenny said it's the girl from a dream.
This is the price of the life we were gifted.
Jenny said it's the girl from a dream.
Was it just a dream?
Jenny said it's the girl from a dream.
Was it just a dream?
And Jenny said it's the girl from a dream. 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 Jenny said it's the girl from a dream.
Promise of love is a light in the distance.
And Jenny said it's the girl from a dream.
That's just the price of the life we were gifted.
Jenny said it's the girl from a dream.
Promise of love is a light in the distance.
Jenny said it's the girl from a dream.
That's just the price of the life we were gifted.
The part of the story I didn't tell, which maybe gives context to the end of the song, was my parents thought they weren't going to be able to have kids, and they'd kind of given up. And then my mum had a dream one night that she had there was this little girl running around with a tight, curly, kind of dark-haired afro kind of thing. And in the dream, this girl was her daughter, and she woke up and she said it was like the most vivid dream she'd ever had. It was really weird. And then kind of they decided to try and have a child again, and they had my sister. And my sister didn't have her first haircut till she was 5 because she just had this tight, curly little dark afro. And mum was like, "That's the girl from my dream. That's the girl." So that's why we're all yelling. Jenny said it's the girl from her dream, to give you some context. Thanks for coming out and seeing us and hanging out. Just big thanks to Lucas from Diamond Skies for inviting us out tonight. So keen for your set, guys. Also, a big round of applause for Noni on the sound desk. Amazing. This song is about when life kind of leaves you stranded in one way or another, things that are out of your control, but a friend or family or community kind of pull you out. It's called Humbled. $500 with no name attached. Maybe we can pay right now. And tragedy hit from afar. The grace came running and gave us a car. Maybe we can get home now. With you, falling humble. With you, falling humble. Take it and pass it on. Sean's uncle gave us an accordion, so we wrote this song now. With you, falling humble. With you, falling humble. Even when I'm with you, even when I'm with you there, I'm falling hard, a humble start. Even when I'm with you, even when I'm with you there, I'm falling hard, a humble start. Even when I'm with you, even when I'm with you there, I'm falling hard, a humble start. Even when I'm with you, even when I'm with you there, I'm falling hard, a humble. With you, falling. With you, even when I'm with you, even when I'm with you there, I'm falling hard, a humble start. Even when I'm with you, even when I'm with you there, I'm falling hard, a humble start. all my family live in Canberra. Sometimes that feels like a long way away. If you live away from family and can relate, then yes, well, this is called Thompson. My parents inspire me most. Love is not a foolish game when it's played by the pros. And my sister taught me many things over the years. On my wedding day she said I was cool, and it brought me to tears. And they're proud of me and my crazy old dreams. I cannot say how much it means, oh, to be set free. Thank you. So another thing you should know about me is that my great-grandfather's great-grandfather was actually a pirate called Hellfire Jack. This is a true story. And Hellfire Jack was, as a young person, was enforcibly enlisted into the Navy and then fled off a Navy ship and ended up on a pirate ship and became known as Hellfire Jack. He was hung for his crimes.
Didn't you have a bird that your mum made to sit on your shoulder?
My mum made me a pirate parrot to go on my crocheted pirate parrot. I don't have it with me. This is Hellfire Jack. Found a shilling in my cup, they dragged me from the pub. Oh, I have sinned against that you were, Catherine. Oh, please tell the kids I never meant for this. So I have sinned against that you were. I'm the sailing Robin Hood, I'm doing it for good. Oh, I have sinned against that you would, Catherine. I'm the Lord of the sea, they'll never catch me. I have sinned against that you would. It's over now. I guess it's over now. I guess it's over now. But I guess it's over now. I guess it's over now. I guess it's over now. But I guess it's over now. I guess it's over now. I guess it's over now. But we just got 2 more songs for you all. Thank you so much for listening so politely. And yeah, it's a pleasure to share our songs and stories with you all. If you see any of us around after the show, please come and say hi and yeah, introduce yourself. Thanks. Oh, I had a friend like a little pixie with sequins head to toe. Any gig she'd go, we'd dance like hell. And I had a friend who liked burgundy. He had a plan to power his van using a bucket of gas. I had a friend who was a one-eyed pop star. He played Beyonce and used the whole way to do the fashion show. And I had a friend who'd ask the strangest questions, like on a scale of 1 to jellyfish, can I lick your eye? You are the best thing that has happened to me, but sometimes I forget. You are the best thing that has happened to me. And you are the best thing that has happened to me, but sometimes I forget. You are the best thing that has happened to me. And you are the best thing that has happened to me, but sometimes I forget. You are the best thing that has happened to me, and I am yours and I am yours. Sometimes I forget you are the best thing that has happened to me, and I am yours and I am yours.
I think it's funny because we're not actually a joke band, but I feel like maybe we are a bit of a joke band. Anyway, what's last? Oh,
We just got a couple of silly songs.
It's not our fault. They just came to us. It's just my fault.
We were divinely inspired to be silly.
Thanks very much for sitting with us. Thanks to Diamond Skies for having us, and we're really excited to hear them play. We have a bunch of people in our immediate family and community that struggle with anxiety and self-image things, and we I guess this song is just a way for us to stand beside them, stand in solidarity with them. This is called The Noise. You were always thinking in hyperdrive. Worst case scenario every time. You will never be in control. And the other girls, they have so much confidence. I wish I had that dress. Maybe they are hurting just like you, but they won't let you know that I don't blame you. I don't even think to. I just wish that you could be yourself. It makes me sad to see what this world has made you think of yourself, the pressures that are thrust upon you. And listening to the noise can weigh heavy on your soul. I hope you find freedom from it. drive. Worst case scenario every time. You will never be in control. Thank you guys. Have a great night. Stick around for Diamond Skies. Thank you so much. We're Bromham.